What's up? What's up? It's another episode of Booze and Reviews. It's your man Goo'S, your man T. Roy, and your man's Critique.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, we have back to hit you with another episode. Yeah, today's movie is Liberty Stands Still. Now, Liberty Stands Still is a little-known Wesley Snipes movie. You don't hear about it all the time. You'll hear about New Jack City. You'll hear about Sugar Hill, Blade. You'll hear about all of those, but you don't hear about Liberty Stands Still. And it's my pick. So this movie, leading stars is Wesley Snipes and Linda Fiorentino. I tried that.
That was it.
You remember her from, and actually I didn't remember her from the movie until I saw she was in it with Jay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I gotta watch that again because that was a good movie.
I know from
Yeah,
somewhere, but I wasn't thinking
Yeah, so yeah, and then Men in Black.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She was one of the
Most
Men in
recent.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
One of the
what it
most
was.
recent. So
Yeah.
so I chose this movie. It was something I'd never seen before. So I was like, Wesley Snipes and this. And then I saw that the story really kind of like blends into today's times.
Okay.
So that's why I picked it. This movie was from 2002. So long story short, Wesley Snipes is a father of a daughter that lost her life during a mass shooting. And he just couldn't let it go. He couldn't let it go. So he takes it a step further and kidnaps the wife of the owner of the company that made the gun that killed his daughter.
Okay.
Now, some intricate stuff is, and I was trying to figure this out the whole time I was watching it. He knew everything about them, what they do, who they sleep with, who they cheat with.
Called homework.
Man, know where they at certain times in the day.
Yeah.
So he really did his homework, and he was really trying to make the message sent that, you know, my daughter died at the hands of one of your guns, a crazy dude with the hands of one of your guns. So he just couldn't get past it. So
Yeah,
he
but
went,
tell the people what his job was.
man.
Well, his former job.
Well, his former job was like a special ops. You know what I'm saying?
He made a living.
He knew everything.
We good.
Yeah, he knew everything. Like tactical, psychological. He knew everything. Yep.
Yes.
So, you know, through the movie, it's basically not in a whole lot of places. It's only like maybe 3 or 4 scenes through the whole movie. The dog, the hot dog cart, the room he in that he's looking, that he got his gun aimed from, the office of the gun company, and then there's like, you know, some random little spots in between that, but them the main, you know, the main scenes.
Yeah.
I think that budget was $11 million.
I think I read 200.
200 million?
No, $200.
$200?
You had three. You had 3 spots. You said 3 spots.
Right.
I let it really. And guess what? The main one was a public park.
Exactly.
All they had to do was clear it out. That permit was probably what, $75.
Yeah, but they had a budget listed at 11 million.
Yeah,
Which is funny because did they probably turn around and made more money? Even though I don't remember this one being in the movie theater.
I've never seen this.
I don't remember being in the movie theater.
And this was a young West 202. No,
202.
it was after New Jack City.
Yeah,
He
was.
probably was still doing like some of the Blade movies by that time.
Right, so
The
the budget was 11 million. Wesley Snipes probably commanded 8 of that.
Yeah, that was probably the pay.
And Homegirl wasn't in Men in Black. Yeah.
She had only been in, and I think she had only possibly been in Jade up to that point.
Yeah.
She got a history. She did some movies in the 80s and like.
Who that?
Fiorentino?
Yeah, she did a couple movies.
Her face is definitely like, when you see her face, you be like, damn, I see her.
Yeah, I said that, but I was thinking Men in Black. And
Yeah,
if
he
Troy
did
said,
movies.
She got a little resume.
yeah, if Troy said, I believe it. If you would have said that
Yeah.
shit, I was like, no, it's too many fucking bloodlines. Because that's not our thing. That's Troy's thing. So
Well, you
I'm
know-
inclined to believe it.
When you Google a movie or whatever, that's the basic information come up.
Oh yeah,
And then there's one other person in the movie. I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Platt.
Yeah.
Oh, Oliver.
Yeah,
Oliver Platt. Yeah.
And you remember her from gangster movies, from some rom-coms, and you know, He's been around.
He's been in a lot of movies, and guess
Yeah.
what? Right now, I can't think of one. But he has a resume.
It's one big one, and I can't even put it. I
See?
read it before I read
He's
it.
never.
like 5 of them.
He's like a filler guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's never the star. He's not even the co-star most of the time.
Right.
He probably been the co-star maybe 2-3 times.
Yeah.
But you know a good actor when you know him. You don't know his movies, but you know him, and he's
I see
never
his
been
face
a
enough.
main actor.
I see his
How
face
dope
enough.
is that?
Yeah.
He said, "Look, I don't know his first name, but his name is Platt.
Yeah.
I forgot his last name was Platt. All I knew his name was Oliver.
But see, when you say Oliver, then it's like,
Yeah,
boy, now
yeah.
it clicked.
Do you know how dope that is to never been a main character, never even been? He might have been a co-star. I remember him being a sidekick, but you know that he got at least 7-8 movies.
Yeah, he got
at least.
Yeah.
That made bread, and we can't.
Married
name
to the
one.
Mob.
Oh, there
Married to
you
the
go.
Mob.
We had to
That
think.
was one of his movies.
We
Married
had
to
to
the
think.
Mob.
I
And
think he
haven't
was in
seen
Digstown too. Y'all ever seen Digstown with Louis Gossett? With Gossett
Yeah, with
Jr.?
the,
know
yeah, with the
it.
box.
He had to knock out like 10 people. It was like a bet. He had to
I
knock out 10
heard
people.
about it. Somebody told me I
It's
should
like
see
one
it. I
of the
never
little
seen
90s
it.
cult.
Yeah.
cult.
Yeah. See, I didn't even see Married
think
to
he
the
was
Mob.
in
I
that.
just remember that was on his list.
That was a
Yeah, I
show,
didn't
too.
see that either.
Yeah.
But
So-
he's been there. When you see this cat, you might not know his name, but when you see him, you be like, "Oh, that's what they was talking about."
He
That
was
nigga been in
right.
everything. He's been in everything.
But yeah, it's a little known movie. Like a lot of people didn't. I mean, I guess after New Jack City, it's like you wouldn't think of him being in another movie, being in a movie like this. You would think they was gonna try to typecast him, which he's not that type of guy.
Yeah.
Except for certain characters, you know what I'm saying, like the Blade. And, you know, he didn't want to be typecast for a drug dealer. I mean, come on.
Yeah, who wants that?
Yeah, but I mean, he went out with shot anyway, so fell over the banister. But yeah, man, this was a good movie. It was very interesting, and like I said, I think the connection is the gun manufacturer deal. Whereas he knows who the gun manufacturer is, he knows who runs the company, and he decides to basically take this man's wife, you know, basically kidnap his wife, make her do all type of stuff, handcuffing herself to a hot dog cart.
That was player.
Man, he even knew where they were selling their coke at. Like that was where they were selling their coke. And
Yeah,
he
the
was
man
like,
that worked the hot dog
yeah,
Nigga is dog pushing weight
Boy.
out the hot dog cart.
man.
Just like Leroy.
Yeah.
What was my man from Ladies Man name? Leroy.
Oh shit.
The Ladies Man.
Yeah.
Tim
Meadows.
Tim Meadows is his name, but
Leon
his
Phelps.
character Leon Phelps.
Leon Phelps.
One of the most dopest player names
Oh man,
ever.
what?
Yeah, that card it took me straight back to when Leon Phelps was at the football game. He's like, if you abroad with some money and you looking for a good, he said something related to
You wanna
getting
get
stuck
boned.
in the boot. Yeah, and you want to get boned, meet me at the nacho cart. And he said, if you an ugly woman, but you got some money, meet me at the nacho cart. Oh, I never thought of another food cart was going to come into play in the movie, but
And then this
Moodle
one,
found it.
boy, the death cart.
Yeah.
it was very
Oh
good.
my. Oh. How many people did they carry away from that cart? Two.
But it was how they got killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
News guys show up.
Mm-hmm.
The cop got popped down.
Yeah, he got popped down the
Yeah.
street. Because he was about to do something. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, he was coming to the cart. He made it to the curb, and he popped him. And he was like,
Hi-ya.
"Oh shit!"
Called a hot.
Yeah, that nigga ran back to that.
And all this was to keep this woman, keep them in agony.
Yeah.
Because this is what he felt about his daughter dying. So, by this being like a little known Wesley Snipes movie, I was just digging through and found it. You know, I'm gonna give this movie 3/4 of a cup. It was a good. It was. I was a good movie. It kept me interested. I liked the backstory to it. You know,
Okay.
just the craftiness of how he handled himself. You know what I'm saying? Like you in a window, and you basically able to call all the shots from this window, and nobody can figure out where you are until almost the end.
Okay, look, you done gave your rating.
So
You have talked about everything that I was gonna talk about, but leave that window alone.
Yeah, okay,
because
so that's
let
it.
me get mad.
Yeah, so
I'm going next
so I'ma
because
let-
T-Roy might say
So I'm gonna let my man critique go to the next one.
3/4 of a cup from movie.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the first time I said this in 28, close to 30 episodes. He pretty much said everything I was gonna say. I interjected earlier when I said, tell him when he was talking about the attitude he had with the gun maker. That was a nice little plot. Well, I don't want to say plot twist, but that was a nice little angle, seeing that he was special forces. He had been to all these other countries, popping people, getting people out, and Oliver, the character Oliver Platt played. It eventually came down 20 minutes before the movie ended that Oliver Platt. Now Wesley stayed. What do you call it when you undercover? He stayed low key about his identity, but when 20 minutes before the movie ended, which some movies start telling you or explaining it to you, Oliver Platt's character figured out who he was when he talked to him. Hung up on him, like, I know who this cat is. This the cat that saved my life. It was some bullshit behind that. And I think that is what made him so mad, because Oliver Platt's character was the gun manufacturer.
Yeah.
And they did not say, Moo said it perfect. I was about to say, they did not explain how he lost it. Moo said he just lost it. But you can see how he lost it because the dude's life that he saved ended, and they was cool. You know what I'm saying? You save somebody's life in special forces, you come back, have a few bruises, fuck up a hole. You know what I'm saying? You don't expect that dude to manufacture a gun that ends up killing your baby. And then, and he was pissed because they had, some people come out just for television's sake, for public PR sake, and say, oh man, sorry that was my gun, you know what I'm saying? They really ain't sorry. The bottom line is the dollar. But they didn't even do that. So I think that played a part in why this is what Mughal was about to say. I had to stop him. I'm sorry. That's my man, 100 grand, but technically I'm repeating everything you just said. But the original part is the window he was in where he said, could nobody figure him out, he was far off. Oh, the niggas is cool with the AR. Did he have an AR? No, it wasn't an AR. An AR is an assault rifle. He had a scoper. A scoper. A rifle with the scope.
Yeah, he's a sniper rifle.
And he was cold with it. But the way he had set it up, now remember, he did his homework. He knew where his wife was going to be. He knew where they sold their coke out of. He knew, he did so much homework about the wife. Oliver Platt's wife she was having an affair. And she was going to meet the affair dude who was an actor in a theater play. But he was in the Warren, no, not the Warren building. The building Lee Harvey Oswald was in.
Exactly.
That's how Wesley Snipes set that up, or where he was at, it looked like it'll remind you of the Warren Report. See, I read the Warren Report in high school. It explained everything that went down with the JFK assassination. And Lee Harvey Oswald ate a chicken sandwich. He he really did have a chicken lunch while he's sitting up there with the rifle about to kill the president.
Shit.
If he killed the president.
Right.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If he killed the president. But I was like, that was so dope. And it was so dope to me because Lee Harvey Oswald, if you read the Warren Report, which is from the government, from what they explained in the Warren Report, nigga was calculating. He did his homework too. Never said who put him up to it. The nigga, he was a marksman in the service, but he didn't have, none of his history said that he had a connection to special forces. Had the ways and means to pull this.
Right.
You just think people like Lee Harvey Oswald just don't wake up and be like, I'm about to go through this elaborate plan to kill the president.
Right.
Wesley had, like Moo said, and I'm repeating, he had a rhyme and reason to do it. How he went about it was special forces type shit. Remind me of the other movie you picked, The Mother.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how she
had
was
it
so
too.
calculated.
Yeah, she had it too.
Yeah, so this movie is a must see. This is a movie that I say you gotta see because I actually really believe it's good. It's early in Wesley's character. Early in Wesley's career to where, he wasn't that seasoned. Anybody can play Nino Brown. Hell, niggas still play Nino Brown today. You know what I'm saying? Catch me when I don't have to work. Nigga, I am Nino Brown. I am G Money before he hit the pipe. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I am O-Dog. I am Kane. Shit, man, I'm even Brother Love sometimes. All in the same day. Yeah. 3/4 of a cup from your man. I gotta get this one a shot too. I gotta get this one a shot because I can't give it a full cup, but I think it deserves more than a 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Rabbit Hole. That reminds me, Cousin Marv. I'm going back to the post that you commented on. I'm gonna get that drink. I'm gonna have it next week. But I give it 3/4 of a cup with a shot of Rabbit Hole Kentucky Straight Bourbon, son.
Yeah, there you go.
For somebody who ain't seen this movie, you picked the good one.
Exactly. Just going through the thing. Boom.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now it's your man's T. Roy.
All right, so I thought this was a good departure from the movies Wesley Snipes was doing prior to this. Like, I think he was well into like the Blade movies. Obviously, New Jack City had came out already, and those string of those other action movies, Passenger 57 and Drop Zone and Money Train, like all those movies was out already.
I'm sorry. Which one was the movie? Was he was jumping out the planes with Patrick Swayze and them?
No, that's when he was a cross-dresser. That was that.
Oh,
No, not Chow Yun Fat. Chow Yun.
No, that was Tu Wong Fu or some crazy.
No, was it?
He was jumping out of planes in Drop Zone.
Okay.
They was like skydiving. They was catching like the robbers that was skydiving.
And they were the criminals though, right?
He was like a U.S. Marshal or something.
Oh, okay.
And he was going after the ring. Gary Busey was in it, and they was going after the ring of robbers that was like doing the skydiving.
I was totally off.
But you said Patrick Swayze. The first thing I thought about was like.
Is that the first movie you think Chow Yun Fat?
No, Chow Yun Fat wasn't in.
That's an actor. I mean, Tu Wong Fu.
That's the first thing I thought about because Patrick Swayze and John.
That's the first movie you think of? Roadhouse?
No.
Dirty Dancing?
No.
You said that when I said Patrick Swayze.
No, when you put Snipes and Swayze.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only movie they did.
Stop talking to me.
There you go.
This is my motherfucker.
That's the first thing
I said stop talking to me. Do your review. I'm done on this review, dog. I got nowhere to shut up.
Partner interruption.
You all right. I can't even follow the only conversation I started.
Have a drink.
Yeah, shit. That's what got me there in the first place. When I say no. My bad, dog. I interrupted your review for nothing but bullshit. I really am. I'm a bad
It's
friend.
all good.
I'm a bad friend for that.
It's all entertainment.
And we not putting this behind the scenes. Y'all gonna see this shit.
Oh my god.
But anyway,
We would have usually yelled cut after we realized, and we realized that I said like some shit that ain't had nothing to do with nothing 7 times, but y'all will never see it.
No,
because
these are movie gems.
at the end of the day.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I give it. I don't know. I was going through it. I watched it last night. I thought it was, like I said, it was a good departure from a lot of movies he was doing before. I gave it I'm gonna give it a half a cup with a shot.
Okay.
The thing that I got out of it, I like that his character was very calculated. Like everything he did was like precision into a T. As far as like when he had the side dude, what was it, Liberty's
boy.
Side dude taped up in the dressing room with the bomb.
No, you talked about it.
And
did you talk about it?
everything
Okay,
was
no, I
like,
thought about it. Yeah. I got 2 points.
everything was pretty much timed perfectly as far as like what he intended to do.
Yeah.
I feel like the impact of what he wanted to do, his whole intent of wanting to kind of reassess the Second Amendment and talk about like gun reform and everything.
He wanted to put it on the main stage.
I feel like, you know what, his mission, in his mind, I guess he got it completed at the end of the day. But I guess me personally, I wanted to see more of the effect of what his intent was.
Yeah. But
the movie kind of went off kind of loose. Huh?
You couldn't find out more of what his intent was. I'm speaking on like what you wanted to see because he did what? Oh, do you want to say that?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't give it away. Man.
Well, it's a 2002 movie.
Yeah, so
So he said in the beginning of the movie what he was going to do. His whole intent was to get his message across. He was going to blow his brains out.
Yeah, I thought that was a lie. I thought that was part of the plan.
He kept it 100.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
they started coming up the stairs.
Yeah, because when he did, I was like, oh, that nigga did that shit for real.
Yeah.
Because he was calculating, because everything was going to plan, I thought that was part of the plan. But no, that nigga was telling the truth on that.
Yeah. So he got it out as far as what he wanted to do. I think maybe the little points I took away was from, I guess I felt like the ending kind of went off a little, I don't know, the movie kind of ended kind of, you know, I wanted to see more of an impact of what his intent was. I know he set up a recording, he was recording the character Liberty's, her whole confession on all the dirty dealings they was doing. The bad things they was doing.
Send
He had it all
it to
recorded.
the news.
Yeah. I just wanted to see the impact of that. Like, how did that shit affect the companies and the economy possibly? You
And
know,
the
I just
political
wanna see what it's gonna
too.
do. The whole political
We
side.
didn't see
Yeah.
the political
Because
side.
he killed a anchor man who was the son of a senator.
Boy.
Blew his ass away.
He didn't give a fuck.
And that was his plan to do
I
that.
was just,
Yes.
dang, can I talk?
everything
I couldn't even get my P's out. I was about to say, I was part of the plan. But you know, hey, I used to stutter. So I have learned to go slow with my words. And the only reason I've learned to go slow is to start drinking alcohol. That's slow down. But yes, that was part of the plan. Like, really, like,
I
but
didn't guess that until
with all the connections, he knew that reporter was going to be the first one on site. First one on site because, you know, his
He actually
connection
led
is
him
similar.
to the hot dog stand.
Yeah, he called
He knew
him.
he was
Didn't
gonna
he call
kill
him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Wesley called him.
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so
So,
definitely it was part of the plan.
he baited him with the story.
Yes.
Because you know he was looking for a story. He was like,
Right.
It was an inspiring reporter.
Yeah.
And Wesley had killed one person already. And that reporter didn't know he was going to be set.
He didn't know. He definitely
He
didn't
was
know.
like, there's your story, nigga, write it after you pass.
Right.
Boy.
Yes. But I would say that to piggyback off of what T. Roy said, movie 2002. It briefly, I knew it was gonna go briefly through all of our minds. Like, okay, what did he do up to 2002? We know what he did recently, 10 years ago. So this was like, okay, I'm looking at how you switching it up. Like, let me see you play. Make me believe that you can play this guy if this was real life. He made me believe it. He made me believe it. Like,
Wesley's he's a hell of an actor. I
Yeah.
don't think his name don't get respected enough.
and he know karate because he
yeah,
tried to fraud the
yeah,
government.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're talking about
Jungle
Mobile
Fever.
Blues too, though.
Oh!
Jungle
A
Fever.
lot of times we don't need Jungle Fever.
Oh, yeah, I knew Jungle Fever. Yeah, Mo Better Blues was.
White Man Can't Jump.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you know that was the
His
first
resume
thing.
was
Oh no, he got a
established.
filmography though.
Yeah.
Like his shit is long.
Wait, hold on. Was that White Man Can't Jump? Was that before 2002?
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
It was like
Yes,
90,
Yeah.
91.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was busy.
I remember I was just out of high school.
His resume was established by the time.
But I'm
he
saying,
came
but he
out.
was fucking busy though.
Yeah, but he was.
Cause
Yeah, but
this
he
was-
wasn't.
cause
This
the-
is method acting right here.
Because this is called the director. His name is Kari Skogard or something like that.
Skoglin.
Skoglin.
Kari
Yep.
Skoglin.
Yeah, Kari Skogland
Yeah.
and Canadian.
Yeah,
Canadian.
Yeah.
So it's like, boy, you jumping for
Yeah,
a lot of
you-
different
Yeah.
people. You going from we going from Spike Lee joint to this.
To Sugar Hill.
Yeah.
Sugar Hill.
Real.
Yeah.
Man, dog. Yeah, so, you know, I was thinking of that. I already knew that I wasn't going to be extensive as these two. I know I can get 80% of the movies before 2002 correct. I might have threw some 2004s, 5s, 6s in there.
T.
But
Roy
the
make
main
you
thing,
step your game up. Soon as you be like, what was the budget? He was like, well, you know, they shot the movie with 1.5 million, and I think that they made 65.5 million.
All right, T-Ray on the side, like, no, that's not you missing 400,000.
See?
Yeah. See, I don't even try. I got other shit to do. I got 2 kids here, one in Atlanta. Hey, I got a wife. My girlfriend is over on the other side of town, and my mistress trying to come in from Mississippi now. I ain't about to look up who that. No, that Troy do that. He accepted that role. He garnered that role.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna do it? Cause I ain't gonna be able to remember it anyway. I watch my movies like as soon as we say it. Yeah, I might start doing it a day before so it'll be fresh. But
I watched this last night.
Yeah, I know
watched it
that.
last night.
Yeah, see, everything is fresh in Troy's mind.
But if you remember a good movie, though, you remember a good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it was BS, man, you go,
It's only one movie that's been BS, but that I can remember, like verbatim, like maybe some of the actors' lines, and that's The Reading.
And all of these, and it made you do that, focus in on that because it wasn't that good. So it made you
Y'all
focus
check that
in.
one out. We got that in there.
Yeah, man,
I
that's in the tank too.
Oh yeah, I'll give you one line I said about The Reading. It started off good, but that movie went so bad for so long, it came around the turnstile again and it got good at the end. What the fuck? What movie does that? I ain't never seen no movie do that. That's how bad Monique
Hold on,
is.
the fact that you was watching it that long for it to come back.
Yeah, usually I would have threw that movie out and Natla with it.
Yeah, shout out to the people for the people's pick, man. We fucks with y'all, man.
Yeah, keep them up.
Yeah,
Keep 'em coming.
man.
You know what? That was Yvette's pick.
Yeah.
Yep. And I told y'all last week that it was gonna be my pick this week, and I already told y'all what I was going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but y'all to get that on the live.
Yeah, but here we are. Booze and Reviews, baby. The movie is Liberty Stands Still, starring Wesley Snipes and Linda Fiorentino.
I'm about to call it Tail Leone.
Yeah.
Tarantino.
I said it the first time and then I messed up. But yeah, so this was, again, it's a hidden Wesley Snipes movie. A lot of people would not watch it normally, but now we telling you go see this movie. It was good.
Yeah.
You
I ain't
know?
telling you to go see it for
Yeah, so
not
too.
taking my word for it.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Me personally, I would say go see it because this is really a good movie because Wesley Snipes is in it and what he brings to it, and if you know about him.
It's on Tubi. Check it out on
Yeah.
Tubi.
Yeah.
Hey.
T-Roy gave it a.
Half a cup
Half
with
a
a
cup
shot.
with a
Yeah,
shot.
half a cup with a shot.
What you giving it a shot of? Turn
Oh
around
yeah,
and look at it.
what's the shot?
We gonna give it a shot of
We always give it a shot of what's on the board.
a shot of Hennessy Pure White.
Woo! Okay. You gonna get that across the water.
That's good.
Goo'S gave it a.
I gave it a 3/4 cup.
Okay.
And I didn't have no shot. It was straight up. It was good.
Okay.
Bet.
So 3/4. And then and the critique gave it.
3/4 of a cup with a shot of Rabbit Hole Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Okay.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Yep. So that's another episode of Booze and Reviews. Hey man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe and what?
Comment.
Subscribe again.
And comment.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
want
that
to-
shit.
That shit over, man.
Hey, we like the comments too. Hey, we need your comments, man. Suggest some movies for us to watch. Suggest products or whatever you want us to review, man. Put it in the comments, man, and catch us on the next one. All right.
And
This
suggest what memory games or exercises I could do to keep up with conversations I start. Tired of this shit.
So it's your man.
There you go.
Boo. Your boy's critique
Watch your mouth.
and Trouble T. Roy, baby. That's another one.